Okay, so I feel like Portia should have tried harder to tell Curtis. She should have interrupted him or something and told him instead of going out there because I don't know if she gonna say anything on tomorrow's episode or what. But I feel like instead of it being a whole look exposure in front of everybody, I feel like she could have tried harder. I know he stopped her from opening the door and everything, but I was like, man, I don't know. Then on the preview for tomorrow's episode, somebody is there talking to Stella, and I said, is that Jordan? Considering I think almost everybody else at the wedding. I said, is Jordan trying to get Stella to say something? I said, if you wanted to say something so bad, you should have said something. You should have said something. If you really wanted him to know, you could have told him. You could have found him. And that's why I say it could have been avoided if this is going to be one of those situations where everything gets put out in the open in front of everybody at the wedding, whatever. I mean, it could go either way. It could go where Portia decides to tell the truth. It could go where Portia decides to keep quiet. Like she said on today's episode, she kept the secret that long. I said, look, she ain't got no remorse. But okay, so yeah, Portia and Curtis' wedding day on today's episode it starts, but of course they got to end the episode just like that. Well, Portia looked like she about to get ready to confess. Okay, so we're gonna start with Jordan and Portia. So Jordan is trying to get Portia basically to see, that she shouldn't go through with the wedding like that. She even mentions that she wants their marriage to work because hers didn't, and it was, it ended based on the line and stuff. But Portia ends up telling Jordan she wants her to leave, and she tells her to get her stay out of her business. But Jordan tells her she doesn't need to worry about her. Stella, she's like, I'm not the one you need to be worried about. And she's like, what that's supposed to mean? She was like, Stella knows your secret too. And I said, ma'am, and how did she know that? I said, how'd she find out, ma'am? She said, my Stella knows your secret too. I said, you the one who told her. Basically, you was dropping hints, and then you try to remove yourself out. You know how nosy Stella is. You wanted that lady to find out because you was hoping that she would put a stop to it, but she didn't. And now either that's her, I don't know who that is because I'm assuming because everybody else at the wedding aside from Carly and them. So it's like it got to be Jordan that's talking to Stella and everything. And then I said I hope Curtis don't take it out on Stella. I hope he don't be like, okay, you knew you supposed to be told me auntie and all this stuff. Look, because he usually when people find out stuff like that, they be mad at everybody. And yeah, Portia wants Jordan to leave. Jordan tells her she doesn't need to worry about her. Stella knows her secret too. Um, And I said, you wanted her to know. You wanted her to tell it. That's what you wanted her to do. And that's why you're there now because Stella didn't tell it. Stella said she's sick. She said she's sick over there. I thought Stella was going to tell it too, but she didn't. Portia blames Jordan, tells her she's wanting her to stay out of her business. She just wants Curtis back and all this stuff. And says she knows Stella won't. And then Portia says she knows Stella won't say anything. She kept the truth about Marsha for years. I said, people tell you how they really feel or whatever. But Jordan ended up so telling us she actually wants their marriage to work out, but she don't want it to be based on a lie because that's how she ended up losing Curtis and everything. I got a whole page. Where is it? Here you go. Okay, Portia says if anybody can keep a secret, Stella can. And that's when Portia started talking about that she kept a secret that long, she could keep on keeping it and everything. Jordan tells her if she doesn't tell Curtis, she'll lose him just like she did, which is true. But I think that eventually in time he'll we had this week on Good Hospital. It just what's today? Monday? Yeah, it just started. Nothing. It's boring, nothing going on yet. The wedding started. Jordan was trying to convince Portia to tell Curtis. She was about to say something. She pulled the door handle. I said she ain't pulled hard enough. She didn't pull hard enough or whatever. But looked like based on the preview, she looked like she had regret and like she wanted to say something because Laura is officiating the wedding. And she's asking them, do they see? I ain't never seen no wedding where they ask the, I don't think so, where they ask the groom and the bride if they know a reason why they shouldn't get married. That's what Laura is asking them on the preview for tomorrow's episode. And Portia looked like she about to say something. I said, go on, tell it now. I would take them back to the back room or something because it's going to be explosive probably. Who knows? But yeah, she ends up going out there because the wedding about to start. And Portia tells Trina to always remember how much she loves her and everything. And Trina's like, yeah, like you going overseas or something. You just getting married. And I was like, She should have told them she needed a second or something. Pull Trina, Taggart, and Curtis to the side because if Taggart don't know, then that's a whole other thing. Because he's gonna be mad because he's gonna be like, "That's still my daughter," which is true. He raised her and everything. But yeah, I said pull everybody to the side. I said, hold on, you need a moment or something. Give Curtis that chance. But if not, they like drama and stuff. So who knows? Who knows? But that's all that really happened in regards to Portia and them. On the other end, Willow and Michael. Let's see if we're gonna go with them next. Willow and Michael. Okay, so they're talking about getting married and everything, talking about vows. And I think Michael wants to get married in the hospital, but Willow don't want to. She wants to have a real wedding. And I said, Willow thinks she gonna pass away and everything. She doesn't want to be in the hospital anymore. She wants to go home. She tells Michael that she wants a real wedding, and she want to have it at the house again, like they first wedding. Excuse me. And I was like, it seemed like Willow kind of giving no hope. I mean, I understand because her chances are already slim, but I thought they was gonna find out if Lisa was a match or not. But I think Lisa did go get tested, so she got to wait to find out and everything. But looks like Willow has given up hope. And I said, if Lisa is a match, or when it's revealed that she's a match, do y'all think that Lisa will tell them she'll help if Nina gets a real chance with her and everything, or do y'all think she won't go that far? I mean, it wouldn't be above her or beneath her, whatever they say. But yeah, I was like, she gonna be a match. At first, I thought they was gonna bring Nail back, like I said earlier, to have her be a match and everything, but that would be too fast of a storyline. But I said the thing with that whole situation in regards to Nina, I said Nina has to actually want a chance more than she wants revenge. And I doubt she'll let this go. She even said it. It's just like on Bold and Beautiful with Sheila. Sheila trying to seek revenge too. That's what she said or whatever. So I said, Nina, like I hate that she didn't know that Willow was her daughter, but at the same time, I feel like she always messes herself over. Like she still on today's episode, she was like confronting Drew about Carly isn't your plus one. I said, now why are you worried about this lady? I said, I understand, because she did keep a secret and everything, keep more than one secret. But yeah, she over here talking about her. I was like, you gonna mess up your chances. If it's right now in this moment, if it's Nina or Carly, who she think Willow gonna choose? She already forgave Carly like it was nothing or whatever, and she over here started trying to seek revenge. And I was like, you gonna mess up your own chances. But I think with how Willow is, how forgiving she is and stuff like that, I think in time, if Nina straighten up and everything, she gonna forgive her regardless, and they're gonna be all cool and everything. But Michael is telling Willow that he needs her to believe in a miracle because it can happen and everything. Cause he's like, cause she was talking like it's over or whatever. She's talking like it's over for her. But he's trying to make her understand that anything can happen, miracles happen. And I was like, yeah, Lisa's probably gonna be the one. Lisa, and that's what I skipped over. Lisa and Carly. So they end up. Here you go. I found my paper. They end up in the elevator together and everything. And Lisa ends up stopping the elevator. I said, Lord have mercy. She's confronting Carly and everything. And I said, Carly don't see your face. It didn't go how I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of threats and stuff, but it wasn't. Lisa tells her about herself, about keeping secrets, how she did Nina and everything. And then she said, regardless of all that, she still doesn't hope that Carly has to deal with the pain of, losing a daughter or potentially losing a daughter and everything. Carly tells her that she can't. Well, first of all, Lisa wanted her. Now, Lisa, you know doggone well Carly was not going to try to make these two be buddy or be cool or whatever. She wanted her to help Willow, form a bond with Nina. I said, yeah, she ain't going to do that. But Carly does say that she can't build a bridge between Willow and Nina, but she can try to build one between Lisa and Willow and everything. And on the end of the episode, Lisa goes to see Willow and everything. And Lisa is reminding her where she comes from. I said, Lisa, you're supposed to be making it easier for her to trust you. You over here trying to ease your way to have an opening for Nina or whatever. But yeah, I think that Lisa might end up being a match and everything. But I said Willow is just as forgiving as Michael when they want to be, when they ain't mad and everything. So I think that eventually, if Nina learns her lesson, they'll be okay. That's because Carly told her that she needed a favor. That's why she ended up letting her see Willow and everything. Well, I ain't gonna say letting her, because Lisa could sneak in the hospital room if she wanted to. But who we got next? We gonna go with I did with Willow and Michael. Sam and Dusty didn't have nothing going on. They looking for the nanny. They looking for Esme's nanny. And I said by the time they find out about Ryan, excuse me, by the time they find out about Ryan and everything, I said that might be when, Ryan and Heather break out. But on the preview for tomorrow's episode, Ryan already trying to come up with another plan. I think because we heard Heather talking about you can't trust Nell, man, and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, it's something major. Hopefully this will be an interesting storyline with the Ryan and Heather breaking out and stuff. But I read that Esme ends up having a medical emergency or whatever. And I said, I wonder, would that have anything to do with Heather and if she's trying to get the baby? Because, she said she wasn't leaving without the the baby and everything. But yeah, Sam and Dante just searching for Maggie or whatever and trying to find out who is Esme's father. And they're gonna end up finding out that it's Ryan. They also gonna, I forgot. Then you gonna find out that Ryan can move and everything, and it's gonna be a whole other thing. I said maybe that'll be interesting. But then we got Spencer and Trina. So they arrived at the wedding and everything. Portia invited Spencer. And they got Gavin Houston from Tyler Perry to Heaven Had Not. I don't know if y'all watched that or not. But from Tyler Perry's Heaven Had Not on General Hospital playing Trina's Uncle Zeke and everything. And I said, yeah, I love seeing when people are from other shows. But I looked it up. I had to research it. They say he was on General Hospital before, and he played, what's it, Sly something or whatever. And then he also played on other shows like God and Light and stuff. So that was interesting. Laura and Ava, they at the wedding. They talking about Nicholas and their marriage. Laura's officiated the wedding. Elizabeth stressed and still talking about turning herself in. I was like, you go to jail. You going to jail. You want to turn yourself in. I said, you want to go to jail that bad, turn yourself in and everything. But that's when Nina over there, she sees Drew. She just can't let it go. She can't let it go. She was like, I thought that Carla would be your plus one. You here alone and all this stuff. At first he was trying to do the small talk about the baby and all this other stuff. Yeah, she gonna run her chances. If she don't stop, she gonna run her chances for sure or whatever. Let's see who else we got. Josh and Dex. Josh still talking about Sonny and Nina. And I said, she more mad. I feel like she's more mad than Carla and Michael. Well, considering Michael's still trying to take down Sonny. I don't know. But yeah, she's still mad. She's still like she was worried about running into them and everything. They say everything with Sonny goes down in 2 weeks, y'all. 2 weeks where Michael's supposed to be trying to take Sonny down and get the evidence and everything. I said, now what's the reason? I thought they was making progress. I thought they was making real progress because, we've seen them being cordial and stuff like that in the hospital. I say, he's still trying to take him down. Like, what good they gonna do? He always escaped justice anyway. It don't matter. That's how I feel like something gonna happen. Michael might have regret. Dex might have regret. Or Dex, it's something about Dex. I don't know. Some people say that's Sonny's son. Some people say that's Jason's son. Some people say that's the son of one of Sonny's enemies. So I said, I don't know. I really don't know, but I think it'll be interesting. Hold on, what I do? What did I press? Oh Lord. Okay, there you go. Okay. Yeah, I said I think it'll be very, very interesting to see what happens if Michael has regret, if Dex's true identity. And I said, with the Josh thing, I understand how he did her mama and everything. And I said, it's always the people that be that mad that end up needing Sonny for some reason, or not just Sonny, but anybody. But I was like, yeah, I think Dex has a secret identity. I think that Michael may regret it and everything because I feel like they made progress. I don't know though. Let's see. Nina and Sonny, they arrive at Curtis' Portia wedding. Curtis tells Nina he's glad she's there. I said, that's one person. Well, one person aside from Sonny. That's everything. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, nothing too much going on. The wedding starting. Portia seemed like she having doubt. Well, let's see if it's doubt enough to tell. Listen, I said, I don't know. I don't know. I thought this was gonna go. The whole wedding thing was gonna go very differently. I thought what was gonna happen was everybody gonna be at the wedding and stuff. It's gonna start. Then Stella was gonna get up there, or either Jordan and stop the wedding. But by the looks of it, nobody's gonna stop the wedding. But Portia looks like she had regrets. But they said tomorrow she's supposed to make her decision. So I said either she gonna stop it and let him know in front of everybody, or either she gonna wait and not say nothing and the truth will come out later. But I don't know. Let me see what else. This was, I want to say it was an okay episode, but nothing too much happened or whatever. I'm just ready to see what happens with Dex and Sonny, as well as to see if Portia actually tells Curtis that there's a chance he could be Trina's father. More than likely he is, all right, because they were talking about Stella and Trina matching and stuff. So yeah, but yeah, that's all that really happened. Willow still waiting on the match. They could have got the storyline out the way already, but they didn't. Let me see. I got everything. Yeah, that's everything. Nothing too much went on today, y'all. Maybe the rest of the week will be interesting, but we just have to see. But yeah, thank y'all for listening and everything. Make sure y'all join the conversation down below and let me know what y'all thought of today's episode. Have a great day. Be safe. All that good stuff. Deuces.